Sensei Michael asked me to come up here and speak for a couple minutes about the journey, challenges we've had going through the Black Belt Challenge up until the promotion last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, losing track of days already. I have to ask you a question for the folks who hadn't yet made the journey 100% and are still maybe 1 or 2 belts away. I have a question to pose of you, and the question is, are you in or are you out? Think about it for a second. What does it mean? Well, it's a matter of commitment. If you are in the armed forces, if you're in the Navy, people say, what do you do for a living? I'm in the Navy, I'm in the Air Force, I'm in the Marines, I'm in the Army. And if you say, well, who do you work for somebody? Yeah, I work for this guy, I work for that guy. It's a level of commitment, okay? And when you're in something, you're in the Navy, you got skin in the game. If you are working for somebody else, you really have skin in the game. You go up, you go to work every day, 9 to 5, 8 to 6, whatever, how many hours you work, maybe more than that. And you work for a paycheck, and you really don't have any interest in the company other than the fact you're going to make a few dollars at the end of the week, the month, the quarter, however you get paid. There's a movie that I always like to defer to is the movie Rudy. How many people saw the movie Rudy? There was a great line in the movie, almost towards the end of the movie when they were doing practice, getting ready for the big game. And Rudy's about 5'0" tall, and he's out there hitting like it's the last game of his life. And when one of the other players, backup quarterback or quarterback to be, walks up and he starts yelling at the guy, "What are you doing? Why are you hitting so hard? You think it's the goddamn Super Bowl?" And the coach walks up and says, "You just summed up your entire career in one sentence. In order to achieve the black belt or anything in life, you have to have a goal. You have to have a goal so big that'll push you through any of the negatives." Everybody has their own goal. My goal had to be family defense, personal self-defense. In the event something should go down, I'm with my family by myself, am I going to be able to protect myself in the event of an occurrence? The question is, I'm not going to be arrogant and say I know everything, but I know enough to get by, enough to tease the person and maybe run the opposite direction. The goal also has to be large enough. One of my challenges was peer pressure. Well, why don't you come out to happy hour after work? Meet with the guys. You never come out. Well, it always happens to fall on the day that I have to come to karate and work out. So, you get a bad rep with the people who work out. But they don't know what the big picture is. Something to drive you past that. Because I know the next day when I come to karate, I'm going to feel like not so good. So, you need to have a goal big enough. We've had challenges within the family. Are you putting this before your family? Well, no, not really, but I am, because it's about the family. It's about protecting family. They don't know the goal. They just know that I'm away from the family when they feel that I should be there. I supported them when they went through the black belt, and kudos to them. They went through it first, and I had a leg up because I actually got to visualize what it was all about, being there, watching them promote, and helping them along the way and rooting them on, just like some of the other folks were when you went there. So, but you still have to go through the motions. And the ideal thing is to practice way before you're supposed to start practicing. Start get it down. So when you go for the black belt, it rolls off the tongue. When they say, "What's the self-defense for this?" You don't think about it. Well, that goes in natural gear. And that's the point that everybody says, "Well, you're always 100% on." Well, yeah, this is the Super Bowl. Every day I come to work out, it's the Super Bowl. And do I got to cut back to 30%, 10%? Yes. But I have to thank everyone here for helping me push myself to the limits to try to be the better person that I am and to achieve the black belt training. And I wish all that for each and every one of you who haven't made that journey yet. Thank you.